Shocking facts about WWE.
Brock Lesnar's dad is Richard Lesnar. Finn took the donut and ate it. Kevin Owens was born Kevin Steen, and his father is Terry Steen. Terry Steen is Kevin's biggest supporter. Brock Lesnar is the beast incarnate in the ring, but he's also a beast when it comes to eating. Brock Lesnar's dad is Richard Lesnar.
What's going on, my beautiful, sexy beasts of the Great One's channel? This is always the Great One, and today we're talking about some WWE news, and I'm acting too energetic because I'm really tired and I don't know why. What this? In this episode, you're going to hear about some injuries, some people returning, some people leaving in 2018 for a bit. So make sure to stay tuned to the channel, please. Please watch my videos. Either way, guys, Christmas is just around the corner. The new year is just around the corner. And hopefully 2018 is going to be our year. What do you want? What kind of content do you want in 2018? Son of a WWE star taking time off. Randy Orton will reportedly be working a lighter schedule in the early months of 2018. Orton is expected to be taking time off from several live events during the first quarter of the year. While Orton is currently being advertised for the post-WrestleMania edition of SmackDown Live, it appears that Orton will be missing several weeks of televised shows in February and March. Orton is currently not being advertised for the May European tour. And that is probably because he is having a daughter. He has a daughter, another daughter with another wife that he married like in 2015 or 16 or something like that. It's a cute family. You gotta follow Randy Orton's Instagram. You'll see some cute poses with a baby on his hand. I mean, that's cute, isn't it? Babies. Who doesn't like babies? And it's a great decision, you know. I would personally do this for everyone. Everybody needs a lighter schedule in the WWE because they get injured during these live events, and the live events are happening every day. They're pretty much wrestling like 2, 3, 4 times a week, if not more. I'm not quite sure, but it's too much. These guys needs to rest, and if you guys don't know, what you see on television is just a little bit of what they're doing actually. So you guys know that. Hopefully, it shouldn't take you by surprise. Jericho reveals why he recently contacted Impact Wrestling. During his recent podcast, Chris Jericho talked about being in contact with Impact Wrestling and suggesting that the company hire Scott D'Amore and Don Callis. My thought process was, and this is not a slight on anyone that has run that company or been part of that company, working with that company that has been around for so long, through so many incarnations and through all its ups and downs, and now I found with the last incarnation with TNA Global Force is that it was a dead company. There was nothing excited about it or sparking it. So to me, the only way to get it rolling would be to completely change directions and go with somebody new and different. When Billy Corgan was up for it, I would have much rather him run it over Dixie Carter because it was somebody new, and it was just really felt that it was my place to call the guys and say, listen, if you guys really want to lose money, go for it. Or use it as a tax writer and then you have the right place. If you really want to do something and roll with it and be at a place where people are excited about it, then you have to go in this direction, and these guys are the guys to do it with. So that was basically the gist of the conversation, and it worked because here you guys are. But this is really the only way the company to grow is by doing something completely different and new. I mean, at this point I do think TNA Impact, Global Force, oh, so many names. It is dead by now. Like, it's the worst it has ever been, in my opinion. Like, even the presentation, the show is terrible. Like, its storylines, everything is just ugh. But even the presentation of it, like how it looks, you know, it looks so terrible. Good God, you have a wrestling show with the green ropes. I don't know. It doesn't look good. I don't like TNA anymore. I used to watch that shit. I really used to watch it. It was a good way to feel good about it after you watch a terrible Monday Night Raw, you know. It was something different, TV 14, you see some blood. So it was a little nice. It was never like perfect. But even then, you know, it was like, even when they were good, they were not a competition for WWE, and now it seems like they're just a dead company. You know, you have John Morrison right here. That's good. You have Alberto, but it's not going to change anything. If you want to like really revive this company, Daniel Bryan or CM Punk, it will get shitloads of attention. Shitloads of attention. Would I watch that? Yes. But they're not gonna go to TNA. I would never see CM Punk actually or Daniel Bryan deciding to go to TNA. Ring of Honor, yes. TNA, And Chris Jericho actually calling and saying, giving an advice to TNA, it's weird. It's actually really, really weird. I don't get that. I actually heard like in 2010 or 9, he was actually nearly signing a contract with TNA, so that's weird. Chris Jericho and can you imagine that? Not really. But I mean, I like that Chris Jericho is helping. I enjoy that fact. I also love the fact when Randy Orton was like beaten by Brock Lesnar in the match. He was bleeding. Chris Jericho thought that it's not scripted, so he was basically in an argument with Lesnar. Standing up for his friends. He said he's close with Orton, so I like Jericho. He seems like a nice guy nowadays. WWE officially confirmed John Cena would make his WWE TV return on next week's episode of Raw in Chicago on Christmas Day. Next week, John Cena returns to Monday Night Raw live on Christmas Day in Chicago. Yeah, I mean, I don't like the fact that after Survivor Series, after he was on SmackDown Live FN Team, he's not going to be on SmackDown Live, but he's going to be on Raw. He's gonna be on Raw, the team that he was trying to face. And why? I don't get it. This whole free agent thing, I'm not a fan of that. I'm honestly not a fan of that. But, I mean, yeah, John Cena will be on Raw. Hopefully we'll get some rivalry progression or some shit. I would really love to see that, but it's just going to be a random match. 6-man tag team match, and John Cena is celebrating with all the other guys. Yeah! Something like that. Don't want to see it, don't care enough. And let's get into the fantasy world. Chicago, Raw, and it's Christmas, and it's also live. CM Punk confirmed from the Brash Sean Spear Entertainment. That is what is going to happen. CM Punk is returning to WWE because that's a Christmas present for WWE fans, because it's in Chicago, CM Punk's hometown. It's live, so it doesn't get spoiled. Of course, it's not gonna happen. That's just a fantasy world. That's a perfect world. But if it does happen, let's pretend that I'm saying that it will happen. But of course, it won't happen. Why would it? It kind of sucks. And another thing that sucks, we're going to hear a lot of CM Punk chants anyway, during the moments that are unnecessary, When there is a great match, a great promo, we're going to hear these annoying freaking CM Punk chants, and I cannot stand it. Please, WWE. Please, the WWE Universe. Stop doing that. I'm begging you. Dean Ambrose reportedly dealing with elbow issue will be evaluated. Injury angle that WWE run with Dean Ambrose throughout his 6-man tag team match on Raw, as well as the subsequent beatdown backstage where his arm was thrown into an equipment case, was done as a way to write Ambrose off WWE TV due to a legitimate injury. Ambrose is apparently dealing with an elbow issue and will be flown to Birmingham, Alabama tomorrow to have the injury diagnosed and dealt with. So here goes your Shield reunion, and I'm happy that he's not going to be wrestling, obviously, but I'm not happy with the fact that he's going to be written off TV, because I would really love to see a storyline being made by Seth Rollins and Ambrose one-on-one. Ambrose needs to turn heel. Hopefully, when he does come back, he is going to turn on Seth Rollins, because that is a must do and must happen in the WWE. And it seems like Roman Reigns was injured, now so Dean Ambrose is injured. This whole Shield reunion, just a big clusterfuck, and even when all of them are healthy, it still sucks. I don't know about you guys, this whole Shield reunion doesn't even feel like a Shield reunion. It's more of a let's make you feel guilty when you boo Roman Reigns because he's in the Shield and you don't boo the Shield. You like the Shield. Yeah, and I'm not a fan. It feels so forced, very forced, not natural, and I cannot wait to see this just go away. I just want Dean Ambrose to turn on Seth Rollins, and that is a must happen in WrestleMania. WrestleMania match. Dean Ambrose turns his back on Seth Rollins with a steel chair, even though Seth Rollins was really, really sorry, honestly. So that makes Dean Ambrose a heel in WWE's eyes, right? Let's make that happen. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about today's news. Let me know. Follow me on Twitter. Yes, please, I need more followers. Follow me on Instagram as well. I would really, really appreciate it. Also, a thing that you must do is subscribe to Greatness TV, my second channel. Lots of good content right here. Would really, really appreciate you checking that out. If you can't support me, make sure to go to my Patreon. $1 would be completely enough. I would be thankful very, very much. Also, like this video. Doesn't hurt. The great one. Peace, love, and hugs. It's been a pleasure.
Brock Lesnar's dad is Richard Lesnar.